Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Is spanking with a belt child abuse? This is a deeply divisive question in America, often pitting traditional views on discipline against modern child psychology and legal standards. Let's break it down. First, we have to look at the law. While laws vary from state to state, they generally draw a line between what's considered reasonable corporal punishment and what constitutes physical abuse. The use of an object, like a belt, often pushes a disciplinary action across that line. Child Protective Services and law enforcement typically define abuse as any physical punishment that leaves a mark, such as a bruise, welt, or broken skin. Because a belt is a hard object designed to inflict a sharp sting of pain, it is highly likely to leave such marks, placing the act squarely in a legal gray area at best, and in the category of criminal abuse at worst. Beyond the legal definition, however, is the scientific and medical consensus. Major organizations, including the American Academy of Pediatrics and the American Psychological Association, strongly and unequivocally advise against all forms of corporal punishment. Their research, conducted over decades, shows that hitting children, especially with an object, is harmful. It does not lead to better behavior in the long run. Instead, it is linked to a host of negative outcomes. Children who are physically punished are more likely to develop aggression, anxiety, depression, and antisocial behaviors. It teaches children that violence is an acceptable way to solve problems and express anger. It erodes the trust and security that are essential for a healthy parent-child relationship, replacing that bond with fear and resentment. Many adults who were hit with a belt as children say, "I turned out fine." While that experience is valid for them, we now have overwhelming evidence that it is a risky and damaging practice. The goal of discipline is to teach, not to punish. It's about guiding a child to understand right from wrong and to develop self-control. Hitting a child with a belt achieves the opposite. It teaches them to fear the parent and the pain, not to understand the lesson. It focuses on the parent's need for immediate compliance rather than the child's need for long-term guidance. So, to answer the question, from a legal perspective, it is extremely risky and often illegal. From a child development and psychological perspective, it is absolutely harmful. Therefore, the overwhelming consensus among professionals who study child welfare is that spanking a child with a belt is a form of child abuse. Thank you for watching this important discussion. We know this is a sensitive topic, and we encourage a respectful conversation in the comments below. If you found this information helpful and want to learn more about effective, positive parenting strategies, please consider subscribing to our channel for more content.